Roxy Sarant. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving or whatever it is in your culture where you have a day to set aside and just be really grateful. Actually, we should probably be doing that every day, but in America we set aside a special day of the year called Thanksgiving where we sit around the table with our loved ones, and again, whether it's your family or your friends, so Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, when you can just sit around and be grateful. And guess what? We count you among our blessings as well, our YouTube family. We're glad that you have found us. Be sure to hit the subscribe and also the bell notification to find out about future content on our channel. Today we're going to do a little bit different with essential oils and how you can use them for cooking your Thanksgiving meal. We're going to do 3 recipes today. The first one will be a turkey recipe and how you can incorporate basting some wonderful flavors of essential oils into your turkey. The second recipe we're going to do will be a homemade cranberry sauce, and I will share our homemade recipe with you a little bit later. And lastly, I'll show you how you can tweak a pumpkin pie to have amazing essential oil flavors in there as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we want to do is get our turkey started so we can go ahead and get it into the oven. Okay, so you want 2 sticks of butter that is softened. So we've already gone ahead and softened that. It is the salted butter, so make sure that when you're looking at unsalted or salted butter, that for your turkey, you're actually using your salted butter. So that is already 2 sticks of softened butter. We're also going to use 5 drops of oregano, 5 drops of thyme, and 5 drops of rosemary in our butter, and we're gonna baste the turkey with that. Oregano, thyme, and rosemary are the traditional things that you would normally use, and it tastes amazing. When your friends are gonna come over to your house, they're gonna think a garden exploded into your home. So remember, doTERRA essential oils are so potent. So we're using 5 drops of each of these oils because it is a huge turkey. If you're maybe making a smaller turkey, or maybe you're not doing turkey at all, maybe you're doing some Cornish hens or some chickens, you're gonna modify the recipe to really only just do 1 or 2 drops of each of these oils. So be sure to modify your recipe because they're very, very potent. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started and utilize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops of oregano. 2, 3, 4, 5 drops of thyme, and 5 drops of rosemary. Awesome. We're gonna mix that together. Also, you're gonna put all of your ingredients that you would normally put when you're basting your turkey. We have pepper here. We have garlic powder. Now this garlic powder is not salted, so we can control the amount of salt. Okay, garlic powder. And we love paprika. Remember, we're from Romania, so paprika goes on almost everything. And then we are also from Texas, so Creole, Tony Cachery's Creole seasoning goes on almost everything too. And I'm gonna start with a teaspoon of that, and then we'll go from there if we would like to add more. Okay, so you add all of that into your I got a whiff of the seasoning. Excuse me. You're gonna add all of that to your softened butter and mix that all up. Woo! That pepper and all those spices. Look at that beautiful coloring that we're getting in here. It's gonna be amazing. So as you mix that all up, then we're gonna baste our turkey. Obviously our turkey is unfrozen, it is fresh at this time. All of the insides, all of the innards that come with it, that has been removed. And so we are ready to go. Okay, all right, so once you have this ready to go, look at all that beautiful coloring. It'll be ready to season your turkey with it. All right, so once you have that all mixed together, it'll be ready to baste your turkey. All right, so here we go. I just used a little basting brush, and you're just going to baste that onto your turkey. It's gonna give it a beautiful hue. Once it is in the finishing stages, we'll broil it at the very end, all right? Okay, so you're gonna do this all over your turkey. We're gonna put it in the oven at 325 degrees, so it is a lower temperature, 325 degrees Fahrenheit. for 3 to 4 hours depending on the size. And then the very last 45 minutes of your turkey, we're gonna uncover it. Okay, so the first 3 hours are covered. The last 45 minutes, we're gonna uncover it. And we can re-put more butter on it as well as a little bit of red wine. Additionally, you can also put inside of your pot for flavoring, you can do celery, you can do mushrooms, potatoes, or carrots. We love putting all of that in here for lots of flavor, so you can do that as well. Lastly, as it cooks, it's going to leave a lot of water. So just periodically take it out of the oven and carefully remove all of that excess water from here to give it a really good flavor at the end. Okay, so that is our turkey. Simple, easy way to incorporate essential oils into your Thanksgiving turkey. And you guys are going to love that. Okay guys, so the second part of our Thanksgiving that I'm going to show you is our family cranberry sauce. Now I know some of you are thinking, well, we use the traditional canned cranberry sauce. I hate to break it to you, and nothing against the canned cranberry sauce, but that's not real cranberry sauce. That's jelly or something. I don't know about that. Our family doesn't really care for it, so I'm going to give you our family recipe. I know certain families, they have all these secret recipes that they're not willing to share. That's not the Sarans. We're going to open it up to you and share our family recipe with you. So you're going to have 2 bags of cranberries. We're going to go ahead and put that into our pot. We're going to boil all of this together. So 2 bags of fresh cranberries. All right. We're going to use 3 to 5 apples. You can use this with the peels or without the peels. The original recipe says with the peels, but we have found for our family that it was a texture thing, and so we have peeled the apples, but that is optional. 3 to 5 apples. Okay. All right. Okay, and then 2 to 3 oranges. Go ahead and put that in. Doesn't this look beautiful? 3 to 5 oranges. And then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder. Put that directly in here. Just sprinkle it into your pot. Oh, it already smells like fall. It's amazing. Okay, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger. 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger. Sprinkle that in here. All right. Okay. And then you can also put in raisins. That's optional. I don't have any today, so I'm not putting raisins in here today. Sorry, honey. And also later in the process, you can add in a handful of roasted nuts, chopped up roasted nuts, about 1/2 cup. I have them ready here to go, but we don't put them in so early on in the boiling process because they get really squishy and stuff. So this is going to boil for about 30 minutes on medium. We're going to add these in a few minutes. All right. And then we're going to add 3 drops of wild orange. I love wild orange. It's excellent flavor and taste. It's going to just heighten the senses in this dish. So just 3 drops of wild orange. 1 drop of clove, doTERRA clove essential oil is really all you need because it's so powerful. There you go. And 1 drop of ginger. There you go. That is our family secret recipe, and we're going to put this on a medium to medium heat to boil. It is a texture preference. Some of you may like it a little bit harder. We like it on the softer side, and we're going to add the nuts a little bit later in. But this is about 30 minutes into the boiling process. And also, I almost forgot 1/4 of a cup of orange juice because you do need a little bit of liquid in here. So 1/4 of a cup of orange juice, approximately. Okay? All right, I will share this recipe with you as well. You can go ahead and mix that all together. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? With all the berries and the apples and the oranges, and then later the nuts will be in here. You're gonna love it. This preserves really well in the fridge, so you can make it ahead of time so you're not scrambling on your holiday morning. And you can keep it in the fridge for up to 2 or 3 weeks. It doesn't have obviously any preservatives in it, but it does last a couple of weeks, and it tastes so good. You guys are gonna love it. I hope to hear your comments below. what part was your favorite part about this. And if you do make the dish, I'd love to hear more about it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and set this on the stove on medium for about 30 minutes. Okay guys, so we've come to part 3 where we're gonna be doing our pie. This is one of our favorite recipes. You guys are going to love it. You can do a store-bought pie crust like I did today. I cheated, but you can also make your own homemade. When my daughter's here, she loves to bake. She loves to make homemade pie crust. But today, for the purpose of time, we're just using a store-bought one. And you know what? Busy moms, there's no judgment in that, so it's okay. All right, so we're gonna make a pumpkin pie today. That's the traditional pie for Americans. So we're gonna start off with our canned pumpkin. You have 15 ounces of canned pumpkin, and I've already put in the brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar, 1 15-ounce canned pumpkin, pureed, 15 ounces. Now this is for one pie. Of course, if you want to make multiple pies, you're going to multiply your recipe, okay? All right, so next ingredient, we're going to use 14 ounces of milk. I use organic milk, whole milk. Go ahead and put that in there, 14 ounces. Okay, the next ingredient, we've already done 1/4 a cup of brown sugar. We're going to have 1/4 of a cup of honey. Make sure you're using pure raw honey from your local beekeeper, like I have mine from my local beekeeper, from my honey. All right, it's gonna give it some really good flavor in there. Okay, and next we're gonna do 2 eggs. Now we are blessed to have 2 farm fresh eggs from our chicken coop. We have 6 little hens out there that are laying. Look at these beautiful eggs. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 eggs in our recipe. Beautiful. Look at those colors in here. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and then we're gonna use 1/4 of a cup of sea salt. 1/4 of a cup of your Himalayan pink sea salt. It's gonna bring out all those flavors. Our next ingredient is 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. Those nutty flavors of the season. Yummy, yummy. Okay, 1/4 of a teaspoon. Now, normally your recipe would have ginger, clove, and cinnamon in the spice form, but we're gonna sneak in these oils as a hack to your normal pumpkin pie recipe. So ginger, we're gonna do 2 drops of ginger. They come out fast, you gotta watch them. We're gonna do 4 drops of clove. All right, there we go. And additionally, 2 drops of doTERRA cinnamon bark. Now, if you're new to our YouTube channel, make sure that you check out our video. We'll link it above for you that talks about sourcing and testing and why we only use doTERRA essential oils. When we're talking about this whole cooking show, we've been talking about ingesting essential oils. You want to make sure that your oils have a supplement fact. If they don't have a supplement fact, make sure you're not taking them internally because that's actually quite scary. So make sure that you're only using doTERRA essential oils that are for internal use purposes. Okay, so those are the ingredients. We're gonna whip that up. We're gonna preheat the oven to 425 degrees. When all of the ingredients are smooth, we're gonna pour it into our crust and we'll bake it for 15 minutes. And then after that, we'll reduce the temperature to 350 degrees and bake it for an additional 60 minutes. So it's a total of 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and mix this all up together. And I switch to the whisk. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching today. We hope you found how easy it is to incorporate essential oils into your Thanksgiving dinner this year. And make sure that you have subscribed and hit that bell notification to find out about future content on our channel. And always, we want to make sure that you have a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving. Be sure to check out our next video. Well, ladies, we'll be talking about crazy periods, so you definitely don't want to miss that next video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching today's video. We hope you found it super exciting and helpful to take a peek into the world of essential oils. As always, we appreciate your comments and feedback. Be sure to comment below and let us know what was your favorite part of this video. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, you don't want to miss our next video.